The world reveals itself slowly to those who are willing to pause, breathe, and look beyond the surface. Beauty is not only what the eyes see, but what the heart remembers long after the journey ends. Mountains rise like quiet prayers, rivers carry stories older than time, and coastlines shimmer with promises of freedom. Travel is not escape, it is awakening. It reminds you that life is wider than worry, deeper than fear, and far more generous than you ever imagined. Somewhere between horizon and heartbeat, you realize that every place is a mirror, reflecting back who you are becoming. To wander is to feel alive, to wonder is to remain human, and to explore is to touch the soul of the world itself.
Ha Long Bay, Vietnam.
Limestone karsts rise like emerald giants from still turquoise water, wrapped in soft morning mist that feels dreamlike and eternal. Wooden boats drift quietly while sunlight glitters across the surface like scattered stars. Caves breathe cool air and hidden lagoons whisper secrets of the sea. Standing here, you feel time slow, as if the world is holding its breath with you. Ha Long teaches that beauty can be both powerful and gentle, and that peace exists in stillness. Hanoi Old Quarter, Vietnam. Narrow streets twist like living history beneath yellow colonial balconies and fluttering lanterns. The scent of coffee, herbs, and rain floats through busy alleys filled with scooters and laughter. Hon Kim Lake rests calmly at the city's heart, reflecting morning light like liquid silver. Amid the motion, there is rhythm, memory, and warmth. Hanoi reminds you that life is not chaos, it is harmony in movement.
Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam.
Skyscrapers glow beside ancient pagodas while rivers of traffic shimmer under neon nights. Street food sizzles, music drifts through open cafes, and dreams pulse through every corner. The city feels fast, fearless, and endlessly alive. Yet beneath the noise lies resilience and hope. Saigon shows you that ambition and compassion can walk together.
Sapa, Vietnam.
Terraced rice fields cascade down misty mountains like green stairways to the sky. Tribal villages glow with colorful fabrics, while clouds drift low across pine forests. Early mornings feel cool, sacred, and silent except for distant bells and footsteps. In Sapa, you learn that patience shapes beauty, just as time shapes the land.
Ninh Bình, Vietnam.
Rivers weave through towering limestone cliffs covered in velvet jungle. Small boats glide beneath cave arches where sunlight filters like gold. Pagodas rest beside emerald rice paddies that sway gently in the breeze. This landscape feels timeless, calm, and poetic. Ninh Bình reminds you that serenity lives in simple moments.
Phong Nha Ke Bang, Vietnam.
Massive caves stretch deep into the earth where underground rivers glow like veins of crystal. Sunlight beams through cavern openings, illuminating ancient rock formations that feel otherworldly. The jungle above hums with life while darkness below whispers mystery. Phong Nha teaches that exploration is also an inward journey.
Hoi An, Vietnam.
Lanterns float softly along a glowing river as ancient wooden houses shimmer in warm light. Streets feel gentle, romantic, and untouched by haste. Bicycle bells ring through quiet alleys filled with jasmine scent and old memories. Hoi An makes you believe that time can pause if your heart is open.
Da Nang, Vietnam.
Golden beaches meet rolling waves beneath a bright, open sky. Marble mountains rise like spiritual guardians above the city, carved with temples and caves. At night, bridges shimmer like ribbons of light across the river. Da Nang feels free, modern, and soulful all at once.
Ba Na Hill, Vietnam.
A golden bridge held by giant stone hands floats above clouds like a path between earth and sky. Fog drifts like silk around fantasy-like castles and gardens. The air feels light, cool, and magical. Ba Na Hills makes you feel that dreams can take physical form.
Hue, Vietnam.
Imperial palaces rest beside a calm river where history flows gently with the tide. Moss-covered walls and ancient gates carry echoes of emperors and poets. Rain often falls softly, making the city feel reflective and sacred. Hue teaches that memory is a form of beauty.
Mekong Delta, Vietnam.
Endless waterways wind through floating markets, coconut groves, and emerald fields. Boats glide slowly as life moves gently along the riverbanks. Birds soar across wide skies while water reflects the world like glass. The Mekong reminds you that life thrives when it flows.
Phú Quốc, Việt Nam.
White sand beaches curve beneath palm trees, while clear blue water sparkles like crystal. Sunsets melt into the horizon, painting the sky in pink and gold. Gentle waves sing lullabies along quiet shores. Phu Quoc makes you feel that paradise is simply peace wrapped in sunlight.
Con Dao, Việt Nam.
Remote islands rest quietly in deep blue seas, surrounded by wild jungle and coral reefs. Nights feel silent except for the soft rhythm of waves. Turtles glide beneath moonlit water like gentle spirits. Con Dao teaches that solitude can heal the soul.
MUINE, Vietnam.
Red and white sand dunes stretch like desert waves beside the ocean. Fishermen glide across dawn waters in round boats while wind whispers across endless horizons. The sky feels vast, open, and limitless. Mui Ne reminds you that freedom begins in your imagination.
Đà Lạt, Vietnam.
Rolling hills bloom with flowers beneath cool mountain air and misty skies. Pine forests sway softly while waterfalls shimmer through green valleys. Lakes reflect the gentle mood of the town. Đà Lạt feels romantic, calm, and endlessly tender. Ba Bi Lake, Vietnam. Hidden deep in mountains, this emerald lake rests like a secret jewel surrounded by jungle and limestone cliffs. Boats glide silently while birds echo across still water. The air feels pure and sacred. Ba Bi reminds you that nature protects what is precious.
Hà Giang, Việt Nam.
Endless winding roads twist through dramatic peaks and deep valleys dotted with tiny villages. Clouds drift low across green cliffs while sunlight shifts like breath across the land. Every turn feels like a revelation. Ha Giang teaches that the journey is more beautiful than the destination.
Mai Châu, Việt Nam.
Stilt houses rest beside golden rice fields that glow in late afternoon light. Quiet paths wind through palm groves where water buffalo graze peacefully. The atmosphere feels gentle, humble, and warm. Mai Châu shows that simplicity holds deep joy.
Cát Ba Island, Việt Nam.
Jungle-covered hills rise above hidden beaches and turquoise coves. Kayaks glide through calm waters while limestone cliffs frame the horizon. Even the wind feels soft and welcoming. Cat Ba reminds you that adventure can also be gentle.
Son Doong Cave, Vietnam.
The world's largest cave opens like a cathedral carved by time itself. Sunbeams pour through giant skylights onto rivers and ancient forests growing inside. Clouds drift beneath towering ceilings of stone. Sun Doong makes you feel small in the best way, connected to something infinite. My Sun's Sanctuary, Vietnam. Ancient red brick temples stand quietly among green jungle ruins. Sunlight filters through trees onto weathered carvings that carry centuries of faith. Birds sing where kings once prayed. My Sun teaches that spirit survives long after empires fade.
Quy Nhon, Việt Nam.
Rocky coastlines meet calm blue waters under clear, bright skies. Fishing boats dot the horizon while cliffs glow gold at sunset. The town feels peaceful, unhurried, and authentic. Quy Nhon reminds you that beauty does not need crowds. Lai Sun Island, Vietnam. Black volcanic rock contrasts sharply with turquoise seas and white beaches. Garlic fields shimmer beneath sunlight while waves crash gently along rugged shores. The air smells like salt and adventure. Lai Sun feels wild, raw, and free.
Càng Tho, Việt Nam.
Floating markets come alive at dawn with colorful boats stacked high with fruit and flowers. River life flows calmly beneath wide skies and warm sunlight. Laughter travels across water like music. Can Tho shows that community is as beautiful as landscape.
Giang An, Việt Nam.
Crystal rivers wind through towering karst mountains and hidden caves filled with sacred silence. Small boats glide beneath stone arches wrapped in green vines. The world feels ancient and alive. Trang An reminds you that nature and spirit are never separate. Across Vietnam, every mountain, river, and coastline whispers the same truth. Beauty is not something you chase. It is something you feel. Travel softens your heart, expands your vision, and returns you to yourself. The world does not belong to you, yet it welcomes you. And in that welcome, you discover what it truly means to be alive.